Oh my God.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's the Digs with Dee. So we're gonna go ahead and dig right into this hot tea. We're gonna talk about hairstylist. All the hairstylists, please come to the front. I need y'all to come to the front, and the barbers can come to the front too, because it's all about customer service and dealing with hair. So if you guys want to listen to this video, if you want to comment on this video, I would love to hear your perspective as well. So being a woman, and I know it's not just women that go through this, but I can only speak from a woman's perspective because I'm a lady. But being a woman, it's been difficult finding a great hairstylist. I don't know if it's something about nowadays. People just want to get to the money. Everything is about making that quick dollar. Everything is about upcharging people. Everything is about doing the most minimum amount of service for as much money as you could literally charge someone. I don't know if hairdressers, before you graduate beauty school, you take some type of Hippocratic oath, but I feel like you should, because you have a duty. You're taking care of someone's hair. You are advising them on how to, have the best head of hair possible for their head, because we know everyone's head of hair is different. You got thick hair, thin hair, you have hair issues, you have people who have different issues with their scalp. I am now wearing my own hair. I'm natural right now. I have not always been natural. I have weaved it up many a day. But I just feel like now I'm getting older. I just want to feel my scalp. I don't want to have to dig through tracks. So I don't know who this man is. I will have to pull up my Instagram and go on the original video to find his page or what salon he works in. I don't know if he works in a salon in LA. At this point, I don't even care, because I don't even think that he should be working in a warehouse on somebody's hair. What he has done to this woman's hair, the neglect.
Girl, just wait until you see this transformation. So this is a new client that I decided to take because her DM was so sweet.
You guys, did you guys see the condition of this woman's hair? I'm going to put the video up right here so you guys can see. So she's sitting in his chair, and this is the first thing that he sees as he's giving her like a once over. I don't think this is a consultation visit. He gets right into doing her hair. So he was fully aware of the condition of her hair before he started doing her hair, you guys. She is, she's balding. Her hair is thin. And I'm somebody who, my hair is just now getting back healthy because I've allowed people to do me dirty in regards to my hair. I know people were slapping weaves in my hair, and they knew that my hair wasn't healthy. And they were doing it to get money, and they didn't even care. And he's about to just do whatever to her hair, y'all. Just let me play it.
And I was like, I think I can help. Now, and don't judge her, she has been installing K-tips on herself for several years. And as you can imagine, that has caused a lot of damage to her hair. You can see there all of those follicles that have been yanked right out of her head.
And you know what it is, you guys? She probably was installing the K-tips on her own hair because she probably went to a hairstylist to get a consultation in regards to K-tips. If you don't know what K-tips are, they are a small kind of like glued together bunch of hair that I don't know if it's on a weft or not. I'm not a hairstylist, but it's a small, you can buy them and they come in bundles too. They're pretty expensive because you put them in your hair little pieces at a time, but it makes your hair, it's no like track. You're not going to see a track. Whereas though most hair is on a track when you get a weave, this is kind of in smaller bunches, so it looks more natural. So she probably went to someone, you guys, to get a consultation on having this style. And the hairstylist was a real hairstylist and cared about the health of her hair. Probably advised her, no, this is not the style for you. You need to kind of work on the health of your hair before you try to get this style. And Miss Lady went and bought some, bundles on her own and was putting it in her hair. because she's really not concerned about the health of her hair. She's concerned about the look. But it really shouldn't be her. It should be a stylist that's educating her on why she shouldn't just be smacking something in her hair, you guys. Let me continue.
So we got to get these out, y'all. As you can see, it's pretty bad. So once those were all removed, you'll see she has very, very fine hair. So that's what made this so challenging, is because of how...
You guys, he's saying she has very, very fine hair. She does have fine hair, but she's also balding at the top of her hair. She doesn't have like any hair at the top, you guys. And he's not really saying that. He keeps saying she has very fine hair. Does she have fine hair? Yes, but then she also has no hair at the top of her head, which he's not addressing because he wants to do what he wants to do. He's not after care. He's after a check. Y'all, that's what he's after. And it makes me sick. We just want to continue.
I had my work cut out for me. So we're going to be installing, of course, some brand new hair, my brand, Luster lengths. And I needed to custom color these. So this is all the shade.
So after showing the condition of this woman's hair, does he say anything about deep conditioning her hair, you guys? Does he say anything about doing some type of mist steam mass replenishing treatment on her hair, you guys? Absolutely not. He puts more bleach because it's color. It's not going to be something healthy for her hair, especially someone whose hair that looks like her hair. He is going to color her hair after he sees what her hair looks like. I cannot. When I seen this video, I was pissed, y'all. I was so upset. I wish that someone else was in the shop to save her because this woman needs rescuing. He is a fucking savage. He is a savage. He does not care. He is completely after the money and he does not care. He does not. He wants her wallet. He does not care, y'all. And this is the kind of scamming stuff that makes me sick. I can't stand greedy people like this.
Professional. I decided to do a few little foils of highlights just through the top and around her face because she wanted to appear overall more blonde.
I decided to scold her scalp that's already screaming out for help, screaming bloody murder. I decided to burn her scalp and, murder it even more. He should have his license snatched from him. If there was a hairdresser prison, I would at least put him there for like 60 days. How is this legal? This should be illegal. It should be illegal to do this to somebody's hair if their hair is in her condition. I feel like I want to sue him for even the fact that I had to watch this video and watch him further destroy her hair. He doesn't do any well, he tries to do something to her hair, y'all. It's literally laughable. I guess he was like, let me try to act like I care a little bit. Now he's going to go ahead and bleach her brain, you guys. Watch this.
More blonde. But I was not going to be risking it and trying to make her blonde everywhere because she actually used to be platinum blonde. She used to bleach her own hair and put in her own extensions. So thank God she is coming to the professionals.
Did he say thank God that she's coming to the professionals? That is laughable. He is insane, you guys. He referred to himself as a professional. A professional what? Hair killer? Like, what are you? What are you professional at exactly? What are you professional at exactly? You guys.
Her hair lifted extremely fast in those foils, even though I only used 6 volume developer.
She don't have no hair. He gonna sit there and say that her hair lifted extremely fast. She has negative strands of negative hair. She has no hair. She has a featherweight of a strand of a hair, and he's shocked that the hair, that it lifted so quick, you guys. Her hair lifted so fast, you guys. I hate this guy. I literally, you guys, I don't like this man at all. I don't know if anybody knows who this man is. Comment, please. Comment if you know who this man is and you know where he does hair, because I can't stand him. Tell him I can't stand him. Tell him. I don't care.
Developer, because she, like I said, was already platinum blonde not that long ago before she put that brown shade all over it. So yeah, 6 volume lightener. I did maybe, I don't know, 10 foils around her hairline and then a base color all over. While that was processing, I prepped her extensions, which I, of course, custom colored. Some were just...
Well, yeah, this is his brand of extensions. So he's also plugging that he sells these, and he's letting people know, like, yeah, I put my brand of extensions in her hair.
Things to those extensions to make this custom blended color for her. The goal was to create basically like a dimensional, like, ombre kind of look, so that she can have the blondness and the brightness that she's after.
Look at her hair, you guys. After he basically went in and put, you know, Clorox bleach on her hair to get it to be the color that it is, even though she has hardly no hair on her head and is in desperate need of a talk about her hair and the realities of what she needs to do with her hair in order for it to flourish and be healthy. Because I know we like styles, but styles are killing our hair. Some of our hair is not strong enough to take the styles that are out there, especially back to back to back. I was doing it. I know. I was her. I was losing all of my hair. And I wasn't caring because I was risking it just to have a weave, just to have my hair be longer than my actual natural hair. And I didn't have anyone talk to me. I just talked to myself. I was like, all of a sudden, I just started to want to have my own hair on my head. Just a break. I don't have any problem with weaves. I still love a weave. And I'm not saying that I won't ever get another weave again. But you have to... the health of your hair, your own hair that's growing out of your scalp, should be first priority. And if you go to a real hairstylist, someone who is a professional and who loves what they do, not only for the money, but because they love making women look good and helping women understand how to take care of their own hair. If she would have went to someone like that, she would have left there not with a weave, but with a nice little short pixie cut or something. And she would have been starting her hair journey. He needs to be in a horror movie, because I feel like this is insane to do this to someone and then be sitting there talking about it like so blasé, like it's okay. And you're harming someone and you don't even care because you're getting paid. Look at this lady's hair after he put the bleach in it to color it.
Brightness that she's after, but without damaging her already very, very fragile hair. As you can see, there is not a lot to work with. So I did a nice little trim on her ends because she told me she hadn't had her hair trimmed in years. So,
y'all, look at this. He did not trim her hair. I don't know what he did to her. He acted like he was doing something, like trying to act like he cared for a couple seconds. But you can even see that her ends are still frayed. Is it just me, or do you guys see that her ends are still frayed? Like when I watched the video, I literally slowed it down and zoomed all the way in. I'm like, he didn't cut her ends. He did not cut her hair to the way that it should be for it to have like a healthy start. If you get a real true haircut, your hair is not going to look frayed at the end still. You guys, don't tell me where he works, because I will send the police there. He'll be like, why are the cops here? To arrest you. You should be in jail, sir.
And then it was time to install the new extensions. So because her hair is so baby fine, I had to make sure that I did her new K-tips really, really teeny tiny so that I could go all the way up to the top of her head, all the way into her hairline to make things as seamless as possible. So here is the...
So he's going ahead and installing his brand of the K-tips in her hair. He moved ahead and is going to install them. He didn't say anything in this whole video about having any type of talk with her about the health of her hair. He is just a slap a weave in your hair type of hairstylist.
Stay away from these type of hairstylists. In the black community, Hispanic community, Indian community, Asian community, white community.
I don't care what color the hairstylist is. If they are just slapping a weave in your hair and you have two Cindy Lou Who strands coming up and they're still like, oh, you can get a weave. It's cool. You can get a weave. Or they're not doing, because you know what I've also seen online? I've seen people give people weaves that have, significant hair loss, but it's more of like a wig type of thing with the net and protecting their hair underneath. I think that's a completely different situation because their own hair is being guarded and protected underneath and given an opportunity to flourish. And then it's like a unit on their head, like a wig. I think that's what she needed. She needed something more of like a wig, a unit. She doesn't need little K-tips pulling at certain strands of her hair when her hair is not even at its full strength. To do this to someone is diabolical, you guys. But they're out here, I'm telling you. I've dealt with them.
Seamless as possible. So here is the finished result, y'all. I was shocked actually that I was able to fit this much hair in her head. I put about 100 grams in total. Finally, we had to add a little bit of tinsel in there. So this transformation altogether took about 8 hours and the total cost was a little bit over $5,000.
Did he say $5,000, you guys? There are really people out here that can do the most dirtiest shit to people for money, for personal and financial gain, and walk away with a clear conscience and don't care. Like, who raised you? Satan? I don't understand how you can do that to somebody's hair. Did it look good at the end? Yeah, it looked good. But we saw what the condition of this woman's hair is. She should not have been getting K-tips. I'm not a hairstylist or a hair professional. That's why I said, hairstylist, I need you to come to the front. I need every hairstylist to like, comment, if you would like to subscribe. And please let me know what you think about this video. If you haven't seen this video floating around these internet dusty streets, what do you think about this video? Do you think it's okay for a hairstylist to put K-tips in someone's hair who has 3 strands of hair on their head? And if this was not the best option, I don't think it was. It was not the best option for this woman, that in my opinion. But I am not a hairstylist. I am not a cosmetologist. I did not go to cosmetology school. This is my opinion. What was the best option for this woman? Because it was not K-tips, in my opinion. And then he went up there and made her look like a damn Christmas tree. Tinsel. Who puts tinsel in their hair? A 5-year-old? I am so confused. I don't know if he's in LA. I don't know if that's an LA thing. If it is, please put it in the comments. He did not give this woman a deep condition. Then he tried to lie and say that he cut her ends. He did not cut her ends. I zoomed in. He did not cut her ends. I'm telling you that right now. If I'm wrong, hairstylist, cosmetologist, somebody, Come in the comments. Tell me if he gave her a trim. Her hair still looked fried, dyed, and laid to the side after he so-called gave her a trim. And then at the end, he had the nerve to say, and this whole thing cost $5,000, as if it was like not that much money. So you beat her ass and you robbed her. You beat her hair up and you robbed her. This is happening out here. I need the women to wake up. It is okay to want a wig. It is okay to want to weave. But please work on the health of your own hair. And please do your research on these stylists. Go to a real licensed cosmetologist that cares. Because I'm not saying that he doesn't have a license. I don't know what he got. But he's got a license to kill some hair. That's for sure. But do your research before you just go sitting in anybody's chair. Because there are so many greedy people out here nowadays. And all they want is somebody's money. And they do not care about the health of your hair. And, I don't know what her hair is going to look like after she takes those K-tips out. Because we saw what it looked like after he took the K-tips out that she did herself. And her hair looked very damaged. You guys, it's the Twilight Zone out here because I don't see how this man sleeps at night doing this to people's hair. I have such a guilty conscience. I cannot do people dirty and it not be on my conscience. Like, how is he sleeping? He robbed this woman for $5,000, literally. He further damaged her hair and then robbed her without any type of gun. Anyway, you guys, I don't know. Please put it in the comments. Look, I'm frazzled. This has me sweating. I'm upset. Put it in the comments, please. What do you think about this video? Is this happening too often? Hairstylist, what are you recommending people to be doing in this situation? Is there a board of hairstyle? Is there a state board that he could be reported to? Could this woman report him if she woke up, saw this video, and was like, oh my God, I can't believe he did this to my hair and took $5,000 from me? Can she report him? I don't know. I need to be educated on these things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please join the conversation. This is serious, you guys. This is an emergency. Okay, thank you guys, and have a great night. Bye.